Stay informed, Bahamas, stay ahead. It's your daily Bahamas headlines.
Good morning. These are your Tribune highlights for Monday, January 19th, 2026. Brought to you by your Daily Bahamas headlines, especially for people on the go and those who are visually impaired. Please don't forget to like, share, and follow our Facebook, YouTube, and WhatsApp channels. Every Bahamian has a story worth preserving. We can help you capture your family's legacy with a beautiful video biography, which will be shared on our Facebook and YouTube channels. If you or a loved one has Bahamian roots, call Barbara Wilson at 457-3188 to arrange an interview. Let's preserve our memories, our voices, and our history for generations to come. We begin this morning with the main story dominating today's Tribune. Bahamian authorities are intensifying their crackdown on illegal fishing and unlicensed charter operations, issuing a clear warning that enforcement agencies are coming after those who break the law. Officials say illegal foreign vessels and unlawful sport fishing charters are costing the country millions of dollars, threatening marine resources and undermining legitimate Bahamian fishermen and operators. The government stresses this effort is about protecting sovereignty and livelihoods, not discouraging lawful tourism. Arrests, vessel seizures, fines, and prosecutions are expected to continue as multiple agencies coordinate enforcement across Bahamian waters. Turning to public safety, police are investigating a series of armed robberies across New Providence where suspects targeted multiple locations in a single spree. Several incidents involve firearms, raising renewed concern about violent crime. Police say investigations are ongoing and are urging the public to remain alert and report suspicious activity. Traffic safety is also under scrutiny, as 5 traffic-related deaths were recorded in the first weeks of January. The fatalities involved motorists, motorcyclists, and pedestrians, prompting renewed calls for safer driving, stricter enforcement, and greater personal responsibility on the nation's roads. In political news, Keno Wong has announced plans to seek the PLP nomination for the St. Anne's constituency, saying his focus will be community development, public safety, and opportunities for young people. In the Family Islands, Dr. Melanie Thompson is seeking the PLP nod in the Bimini and Berry Islands, highlighting her academic background, family roots, and commitment to sustainable development. In legal news, U.S. prosecutors have rejected a request for a time-served sentence for former Royal Bahamas Defense Force officer Darren Roker, arguing the seriousness of the drug trafficking offense warrants a substantial prison term. Sentencing is expected soon. Internationally, U.S. President Donald Trump says 8 European countries could face a 10% tariff for opposing U.S. control of Greenland, sparking warnings from European leaders about diplomatic and economic fallout. In education, the University of the Bahamas says it is working toward full international accreditation by the end of 2027, a move officials say would strengthen the institution's global standing and benefit Bahamian students. Turning now to today's editorial. The Tribune's editorial argues that the crackdown on illegal fishing and charter activity is long overdue and must be consistent and sustained. It stresses that protecting national resources requires equal enforcement of the law and meaningful consequences for offenders, noting that sovereignty means more than words. In letters to the editor, writers call for stronger leadership, integrity, and accountability in public life, while others warn that Bahamian culture and national values must be actively protected or risk being lost over time. Before we go, the Tribune also highlights a positive human interest story featuring a Bahamian family appearing on the television game show Family Feud, proudly representing the Bahamas on an international stage That's a look at your Tribune highlights for today. For the full stories and additional coverage, be sure to purchase a copy of today's Tribune. As we leave you, remember this quote about staying informed. An informed public is essential to a strong and healthy democracy. Enjoy your day, be blessed, and be a blessing.